Hello everybody, Disno here. Welcome back to another SPL recording. This is SPL Week 8. It's Edens Embrace, who is Sunny, versus k3nan. So background behind these players, well, Sunny is like very strong ADV player. He's definitely top tier, up there with all the best players in the gen. Just really solid all around. He has a very specific style where he likes to stay in and take risks, and he really likes to kind of make bold plays, deliberately stay in on turns where his opponent would expect the double. It's kind of his unique selling point. It's where he really excels. He's up against k3nan. k3nan is he's an amazing old gens player, probably the best, the most well-rounded old gens player. But he's not necessarily the best, but definitely the most well-rounded. I think he's just as solid in RBY, GSE, ADV, DPP. He's just so solid all around, and very solid player. I think he's French. He's up against the American, who is Sunny. Without further ado, I think I'm gonna get right into it. It's got a bit of a weird background. Got an SPL arena, SPL level. Callus would like that. We're gonna see Zap on Zap lead here. Sunny's gonna fire off a T-bolt. It's doing not enough. It's doing like a low amount, so you know that k3nan's Zapdos is defensive and Sunny's is offensive. By defensive, I mean specially defensive. I'm gonna bring this down to slow speed. Sunny's running another. I think it's that BKC team is again. Probably he loves that lead Zap, Agilipass, BP team. Celebi's kind of the core of the first passing CMs around and stuff. He's used it I think he's already used it in SPL. He might be using this team again. He pilots that team amazingly. Pilots it even better than I would say BKC does himself. Although this Zapdos is toxic, so it's going to be interesting to see how he works with it. k3nan's just going to see him up right on him. Not afraid. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, that is just dirty. That T-bolt crit is huge. I don't know how Sunny's team dealt with Rachi. I'm not saying it did well or didn't do well. I don't know, but that's definitely not fortunate. If you're k3nan, you're not going to be happy about that one. k3nan's team looks fairly unorthodox. Looks like the type of team that would have spikes, but doesn't have spikes, evidently, so I don't know what that's about. Anyway, Sunny switches out to cast No Shadow, who is Tar here. He's going to fire off a HP Grass on Pert, and k3nan retaliates, and because his Pert is in Torrent range, it takes out Tar in one shot with Hydro. Although no doubt that Tar had no HP investment anyways. Going to see Celebi come back out, presumably going to CM up here. And he's just going to straight BP out on the Aerodactyl. And Sunny's actually going to reveal the Vaporeon. This is the exact same team he used earlier on in SPL. I don't know what week it was, but he used this team. Going to fire off a Hydro here into Zap. It's doing 40, which is a decent chunk to spit off Zap. Vaporeon certainly utilizes that water stab so well. He's actually going to stay in here, which is crazy. Yeah, see, this is so typical Sunny. Stays in on the potential T-bolt and just gets toxic. And then k3nan's timer's running down a bit now, so you can tell that he's a little bit kind of confuddled by that one, just trying to get his bearings after that. Gonna go out to Pert here. Just fire off a Protect. Just use Protect here on the Hydro. I'm wondering how much that Hydro does to Pert. That looks like a defensive Pert, so probably not killing from here, or maybe putting him down to 1 or 2%. Ooh, that's unfortunate. I don't know if that killed. I don't think it killed, but it would have been nice to see where Pert probably below 10% takes him out of the game. I don't know if Sunny has a Mon that would appreciate Pert being out of the game, but that's still pretty unfortunate that Hydro missed. Sunny's gonna BP out here, go to Acquiesce on Swamper's Protect. Swamper's back at 58 now, so it's hard checking Metagross again. What's Sunny going to do here? He's going to Giga Drain into the Arrow. It's doing 40% again, man. Every attack he seems to go for seems to be doing 40%. Gonna see Vaporeon come in here on Arrows. HB. Is that HB Flying or HB Bug? It's hard to tell. I don't know, maybe he's used it already. I haven't been paying attention if it's Bug or Flying. Either way, Zapdos works here. I wonder will Sunny Speed Pass? k3nan's not going to take the risk here. He's going to go out to his Swampert. And he might actually have to scout for grass here. I don't know if Sunny's revealed it. I haven't really been paying attention, but k3nan will probably still have to scout for ice here. He doesn't look like he can scout for it. Sunny's just going to go straight out to Celebi. Yeah, suppose with Celebi you wouldn't really need a HP Grass there on Zapdos. This is dangerous for k3nan because Sonny's just going to get up a free CM if he needs to. He's gonna fire for Giga Drain here. What was he expecting there? I'm not sure, but it's Tar definitely takes one of those, takes two of those rather, and we're gonna see if it has HB Bug here, and he's no doubt gonna go for the bug. Sonny passes it out into Swampert on the rock side. Oof, crit 43. That Swampert's definitely offensive, but right now I'm not seeing any switch-ins on k3nan's side. It looks like he's just gonna have to sack Tar here. I have no idea how he checks this. He's gonna have to go to his own part probably. Yeah. Now the question is, does he predict Celebi here? Celebi does come out. He's actually gonna fire off a Hydro. Okay. So I don't know what the last is for k3nan, but I don't know if it switches into Giga Drain. So far it's looking like it doesn't. Is Sonny just gonna fire off one more Giga Drain? He is. Yeah. This is pretty rough because I feel like that CM Jirachi on turn whatever it was would have came in really handy here. It looks like it just kind of walls this team from Sonny bar the Swampert. It looks like outside Swampert that team is just walled by CM Jirachi. So it's kind of unfortunate that for k3nan that Sonny did get that T-Ball crit, and it's probably timid zap too. So the fact that T-Ball killed is even probably still a roll. You see Pert now take out Metagross for 54. So both guys down to three Mons. Does k3nan stay in here and just fire off an Ice Beam, or does he tech? What does he do? So Sonny was running HP Grass. He actually was running Grass on that Zapdos. That's super effective damage. It's hitting Pert with its only one weakness, so it's obviously Grass. That's interesting. I feel like that team doesn't really need Grass on Zap, it probably does need it on Zap. Yeah, what am I saying? Yeah, so we're gonna see Celebi come out here on the double edge. So, it was Dugtrio. Well, Giga Drain, Dugtrio needs like 36 EVs to even have a chance to live Giga Drain from timid Celebi. So I don't know what. Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate. HP Bug's not going to kill there, and Sonny is just going to take this one. Pretty unfortunate for k3nan, but well played from Sonny. I think the key message here is that the key point here that I think a lot of people are taking out of this is just that Sonny just pilots that team so well. He uses that team quite frequently. He's already used it in SPL, as I said earlier. He uses it so well. It's just such a momentum gainer. Every time Celebi comes in, he's threatening the Giga Drain, so whoever's out has to switch. You get that CM, you pass it out, you keep passing it around, and then you eventually find that your opponent just doesn't have that. You can eventually just play around every resistance your opponent has by baton passing out to the counter to that resistance, and so on and so forth. k3nan's team is pretty interesting. It looks like that one BKC team, but what does BKC run? There's a difference there. BKC runs like Heracross over Arrow and then like Coon over Perp, but yeah, interesting team from k3nan as well. k3nan's known for running pretty original teams. A lot of people don't like his teams in ADV, but he runs some pretty damn original ones. Hope you all enjoyed. I certainly did. I thought it was a great game. See you all in the next one.